Yeah. Let me record first. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so I think now it's recording, so we can just continue. Yes, yes, guys. So yesterday we are learning so yesterday we were talking about psychology, we were talking about like how to be a consistent profitable trader. Like yesterday I was showing you guys on how you can make like on how you can make like 3% per week and you can be a very profitable trader. That's what we were talking yesterday on on our class. So then I gave you a certain strategy yesterday. I gave you a certain strategy of trading the London Open. Yeah, I gave you a certain strategy of trading the London Open. And yeah, I think most of you will repeat that video. And yeah, let me see first. It's recording. Okay, nice recording. It's okay. So I gave you one of the system. I give you one of the easiest system, and I told you guys like forex. You don't need to complicate things like trading trading the like for example like complex system. Like you just need a very simple system. Then I told you guys about the I told you guys about the account that I had. The account that I had ya Profam and nikwambia like ilifunga na kitu kama 4%, 4.5%. Like that was last month. Yeah, it was really hard by the way. It was really hard, but you need to keep on pushing. Yeah. But on February nilifunga na 17%, 17%. But unapata this month, hii month yenye imeisha like March, which was even my birthday month, nikapata like imeenda like imenipeleka like 4.5%. Even I'm better because sometimes unaweza pata umeenda negative, so unaweza pata sometimes so you can get sometimes maybe ume trade for a while, maybe unajiuliza like am I doing the right thing or am I doing the wrong thing? No, no, but you are doing the right thing, guys, so long as you are able to take to trade consistently. No, no, so long as you're able to trade consistently. See ile tu kugamble, see ile tu like you're trying to gamble. Just a minute. Yeah, we can now continue, guys. I was telling you, we can now continue, guys. So I was telling you about the system which I was telling you. So it's not about like winning every day. It's about being profitable. It's about being profitable. Maybe we start today's session, maybe we can check maybe today's market, how today's market has been, which setup may present itself today, something of that sort. Maybe we can check together. So this one is euro dollar. So this euro dollar, you can see, and guys, there's also one thing, guys, you must know about the. I think this thing ilifunza. I think this thing ilifunza about ilifunza. Ilifunzanga like most people like advanced class. Kuna the previous advanced class that I had, ilifunzanga about something called like market. Let's say, let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. Let me share the whiteboard so that I can show you guys. Let me just share the whiteboard first, then I can show you something. Yeah, I want to show you guys where you can get liquidity in the market. You see, like kuna place where you always get liquidity in the market. Yeah, there's always a place where you get liquidity in the market. So let's say, for example, so let's say this one is the London market. Just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, I think now it's clear. I don't know what's happening. Just a minute. Guys. Okay, now it's okay. So I was telling you guys, like the most important thing which you must understand about Forex is, let's say this is the session. No, no. So this session can be London, can be New York, can be Asia. Yeah. So the most important areas like you like that you must concentrate in the market is um you see we have, let's say this is the high of Asia, the Asia, let's say this is the Asian market or the London market. So let's say this is the Asia stroke London, or let's say Asia, and we have here London. And yeah, we have here London and we have here Asia. So every session it has got the high and the low. So this one is kind of like at the high and low of the day. So every session that you trade has got the high and the low. That is the fact in every session that you trade. Yeah, in every session that you trade. So let's say, let me take an example of Asia, of maybe London. So let's say maybe this one is the London market. The market is may open London market. It has made this high, like for example, like this. Let's say for example, like this. So this one becomes, so let's say this one is the London market. So this one will become the high of London, and this one will become the low of London. Let's say this is the London market. So in the Forex market, so in the Forex market, the high and the low of London market is very, very important. The high and low of London is very important. Most people are ignoring it. No, no. Most people are ignoring it, but like most people are ignoring like the high and low of Asia, the high and low of London. So if you can really concentrate on the high and low of the Asian market or the high and low of the London market, like you can easily be a profitable trader. See, guys, you can easily be a profitable trader if you can really concentrate on those levels. So we have the high of yesterday. No, no. So hapa tuko na high of yesterday. So let me just write it here. So the high of session. I think hapa mna understand nikisema session. The high and the low and high. Let me just say low and high of sessions. So session can be London, New York, Asia, any of it that you know, guys. Any of it that you know. It's very important. Yeah, I'm just giving you guys like tips on how maybe you can on how you can improve your skills in trading. No, no. So the key areas that you must always concentrate on a daily basis. Maybe if you're trading London market, if you're trading the Asian market, the most important areas. So we have the sessions. So this session can be London, New York, something of that sort. Then we have high of yesterday, high and low of yesterday. This is a very important. High and low of yesterday is very important. High and yesterday is very, very important. Uh, yeah, high and low of yesterday. Then I think like these one are the main ones. These are the main ones. So tumesema number one is where there's liquidity. Because now we are talking about liquidity. So what is liquidity in the Forex market? Liquidity is a place where retail traders always tend to put their stop losses. No, no. That's where kuna liquidity kwa market. That's when kuna na liquidity in the market. Yeah. So those areas are very like market makers are very interested on those areas. So market maker tu like market imeopen hapo like hawezi kuwa interested katikati hapo. They want where there's a volume. So I was telling you about the high and low of London. So let's say market imeopen maybe 10 a.m. Not at 10 a.m. guys. Ndio. See, London market opens at 10 a.m. So at what time does London market opens? At New York. It's around 3 a.m. 3 p.m. That's when the New York market opens. So, so during that time of the New York market, so unapata like New York ikiopen, let's see maybe hapa ni the high and low of London. New York ikiopen, kunakuwa wameweka ma stop loss hapa. Kuju kunakuwa na ma stop loss. Yeah, kunakuwa na ma stop loss, stop loss of people here, wameka ma stop loss, wameka ma stop loss, wameka ma stop loss. So this stop loss of people wenye wameka hapa kwa high of London, these people are anticipating this market will go on a downtrend. So unapata mtu hapa maybe alipata unashora time frame market imeform kama M pattern, akajiambia hii ni sell. Let me enter sell here long term. Maybe for the next 2 days, maybe ni swing trader, unaona? So of course ataweka stop loss yake wapi? Ataweka stop loss yake maybe around hapa. Then boom, kufika hapa New York ika close. Then akajiambia because I trade London, let me just hold that trade. Let me just hold that trade for the next maybe 1 day, 2 days. Unapata that guy anachilia trade yake. So he's not alone. Everyone ameka trade yake at that region. No. Everyone ameka trade yake at that region. So New York ikiopen, those people are very intelligent. No. New York im open and those people are very intelligent. What will they do? Wataangalia penye kuna volume. Of course, hapa pia kuna stop losses za watu. Hapa pia kuna stop loss za watu. Wengi sana wameka stop loss hapa. Wameka stop loss hapa. No. Most people wameka stop loss hapa sana. So here kuna stop losses. Hapa kuna sell ya watu wengi sana. Hapa kuna ya most people. So this is sell ya wenye wameka hapo, wenye wameingia this trade here. These people wenye waliingia hapa, waliingia maybe na W pattern here. Wakajiambia hii market is a buy. Maybe hapa ika close, ika open. So of course hapo kuna stop loss za buy na kuna sell. And in the market, so every day in the market, so when you come to the market, so at least the forex market kwa hivi, let's say this is the forex market kwa hivi, for example, we have the forex market here. So every day in the market lazima kukuwe na buyers and sellers, because it's a fight between the buyers and sellers. So hapa kuna buyers kuna buyers hapa, kuna buyers wako ndani. Lazima in many market kutakuwa na buyers na kuna sellers. In any market, in forex market. So this one is a $6 trillion market. $6 trillion market. It's a $6 trillion market. You see? It's a $6 trillion market. So in this market, kuna buyers na sellers. That's the fact. That's the fact, guys. Kuna buyers na sellers. Then kuna group ingine wanakuanga hapa. Hata sometimes inakuanga hapa. Kuna group yenye wanakuanga wanasema, mimi siingii trade. Let me wait for the pattern it form. No. So kuna watu wanajitanga waiting. Kuna watu wana wait hapa. Kuna watu wana wait. So kuna 3 groups wenye wana create volume kwa market in psychology. It's kama like psychology kwa market. So kuna wale wamebuy, kuna wale wamesell na kuna wako nje. Of course, ile market wanga hivyo. So wewe kuja kwa market, when you come to the market maybe London open. Of course kuna wengine wameingia, kuna wengine wamesell, kuna wengine wameingia buy, kuna wengine wameingia sell. So hapa kuna 2 groups. Kuna buyers hapa na kuna sellers hapa. See? So these 2 groups of people here wako ndani. So ukikuja ku trade maybe at 10 a.m. of course kuna 2 groups. Kuna buyers na sellers. Maybe sometimes inaweza kuwa 50-50. Sometimes inaweza kuwa 60-40. So it depends. No. It depends. It depends with the volume ya watu. So market ikiopen on this side. Let's say market imopen maybe hapa 3 p.m. Si hapa ni New York imopen. If you are very keen to understand how the market works, you will tend to see like New York ikiopen, most people wanapigananga simu. Unapatanga New York wanapigia simu wanawaambia, maybe watu wa London wanapiga simu na wanapigia, maybe they call the people of New York. Maybe they call them and they tell them, we have seen the order flow. We have in the forex market, we have something called order flow. So what is order flow, guys? Order flow is whereby someone can assess the volume of people wenye wameingia sell hapa na wameingia buy. You see? So as traders, we don't have that money to buy that technology to understand penye kuna buyers na sellers. But sasa these people invest a lot of money, invest a lot of resources to know like penye kuna more buyers na sellers. maybe on this stop loss watu wenye wameweka stop loss hapa maybe ni 300 billion people, 300 billion volume, 300 billion volume. Na wenye wameingia hapa for example na stop loss hapa maybe ni 50 billion. 50 billion. See? 50 billion volume of the stop loss. So sisi traders hatujui, but them they know. So for them to move, they need to have volume. So market ikiopen lazima wanaenda penye kuna higher volume ndio waweze kupata volume, waweze kupata a lot of capital and volume and say to move. So wakiona watu wa sell wako na volume ya 300 billion, then people of buyers wako na volume ya 50 billion. What should they do? Of course wataenda penye kuna more volume, 300 billion. So unapata market ya New York ina open boom, ina buy. Alafu inafika kwa the high of London, inachukua trade, inachukua stop loss za watu, inaacha kama week kama hivi, inaacha kama week na inaanza kwenda chini. Alafu unasema shit, I'm trapped. Hii trade nilikuwa nimeingia hapa like nilikuwa nimeingia buy, nilikuwa sell, and this market imekuja imetoa stop loss yangu na ikarudi. Si kama mtu asai, is there any person ashaipata something like that? Unapata market imekuja imetoa stop loss yako na ika reverse na ikaenda on your favor. Ulikuwa positive, market ikaenda stop loss yako, then ikaenda ikakutoa kwa stop loss, then ika reverse. I think most of us may encounter something of that sort in the market. Yeah, maybe how many they have encountered something like that? Market imekuja stop loss yako. Yeah, I think most of us, hata mimi have encountered something of that sort. Yeah. So the market inakuja ina take your stop loss in reverse, then you start saying like what's going on, like something of that sort. That's liquidity. That's normal. After like uswaini ni you should never maybe put forex in your heart. Usiweke forex in your heart. Yeah, for me I don't siweke forex kwa heart. Vitu zingine unaweza kwa heart, but forex you can it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like an heartbreak every day. Ile heartbreak unapatanga daily, ile unapatanga like once, maybe wewe umekosana your girlfriend ama boyfriend. Sasa ukihold kwa hati yako, imagine that trauma utakuwa unapatanga on a daily basis. Yeah, me I don't want that. For me, just want maybe to like yeah. Yes. Yes. So unakuwa na that mindset, unakuwa na different mindset. One night stand unamalizana naye like he was like, so he has the mindset of trading sasa. Like sasa ukihold kwa mind yako, on your mind something is different. That's something different. So guys, yeah, nataka kwa nini tu. So nilikuwa naonyesha about like liquidity. No. So I was telling you guys like most of them unapata market inakuja inachukua liquidity on the high of inakuja kuchukua, of course wanachukua liquidity ndio wapate volume. No, wanapata volume then boom on a reverse. So kwa very keen you can identify to trade even this region also. That's another strategy in which you can understand if you really want to trade maybe like an open, something of that sort. So this applies to every currency. It applies to every currency also. Let me show you something here, guys. Let me show you something here. So this one is a chart for London. This is a chart for London. Chart for Asia. Tutumie kama this one. So guys, nimwambia something about the. So here. So let's say hapa sasa leo. So leo before London market open today, no guys, sisi think tuko pamoja. So leo before London market open, hapo kulikuwa ni low of Asia, then here we had the high of London. The high of London ni hapa. Na mmecho anatumia kwa bodies sana because kwa bodies ndio kuna kwa na a lot of capital. Kuna kwa like where is the capital is in the body side. So unaona low of Asia na high of Asia. Iko hivyo. So these people are very intelligent. They know, of course hapa pia kuna watu wameka ma stop losses. Hapa kuna a lot of stop losses hapa guy, hapa kuna a lot of stop losses because this all these people wataenda wapi? You know these people like these people these people like Asia unapata like most of them wana nini zao zina close, wanarudi kusleep, wanarudi kusleep. So at night napata mtu like anashtukanga like vitu zake zijaenda. Ni kama for example for you like when you trade maybe London umeka stop loss sahi. Unapatanga umelala hivi but unasemanga like we let's hope watu wa Asia wasispike, maybe your wasispike high, maybe you arrange to hapo like hivyo because it will affect your position of course. So these people are the same. So for them hakuna mwenye atenda maybe because their time zone maybe ni wanaenda kusleep. So unaona time yao time zone yao wanaenda kusleep because market ina close in their time zone. So market if close in their time zone, when I get most of them like always like most of them they won't sustain to hold trade. You see? So most of them they won't sustain. Most of them they won't sustain to enter trade. So most of them they always sustain kulala bila stop loss. Actually, like let me assure you guys, like you can't sleep if kama hujaweka stop loss. Let's say ume hold trade. Hata mimi nishai gamble something of that sort. Let's say umeng'ang'ana leo, umeng'ang'ana and then maybe by bad luck maybe like ulisahau kuweka stop loss, maybe market ikaenda ikakupea big loss, maybe $100. Ukajiambia this trade I want to close this trade. Hey, let's say close this trade. This loss is very big. Mtu anajipanga that top. Hapo unasemanga tu like, let's hope Asia ita affect it trade yangu. Ukienda kusleep. So for example, if you have not set a stop loss, always nini like you can't even like sleep. No. But ukiweka stop loss, then unaweza sleep, unajiambia for me this amount of money I'll only lose this amount. So this applies to watu wa Asia. So watu wa Asia wakienda kusleep, most of them buyers na sellers lazima weka stop loss. And where will these people set their stop loss? Wataset wapi? Wataset hapa. Of course ni hapa. This region in their stop losses. In this region. I'm trying to give you guys the psychology on how the market works. So these people, kuna buyers, hapa kuna sellers wengi sana. Hapa kuna stop loss za sellers. Hapa kuna stop loss za sellers. Hapa kuna stop loss za sellers guys. Unaona hapa kuna stop loss. So hapa kuna mtu maybe alijiambia this one is a maybe M pattern. I don't know, maybe a certain strategy or maybe ICT. Walipata entry hapa wakajiambia hii ni sell, maybe M pattern, wakaingia sell. Of this wataka stop loss wapi? Mbona wataka stop loss hapa? Then kuna mtu akajiambia this market imetouch this low. Maybe I don't know, maybe different strategies. Kuna mtu wana different strategies. Wakajiambia this low, let me buy here. Before another market open. So huyu amebuy at the close of the open. So huyu hapa ameweka stop loss, hapa kuna stop loss tena. Hapa kuna watu ameweka stop loss. Kuna different reason mbona watu wanaweka stop loss at these different levels. So hapa kuna stop loss ya sell ya buyers. Hapa ni buyers wamekaa hapo. Of course wameweka stop loss. Naona. Hapa kuna stop loss ya buyers. Yeah, so hii region ni buyers. Ama niweka hapa buyers. Wameweka stop loss hapo. Then we have this region na sellers hapa. Yeah. So this is like kind of like a fight. Hey, this is a fight guys. Yeah. So market ya New York ikiopen, market ya London ikiopen, everyone anasemanga tu like anakuwa na hiyo hope. Of course anasema my strategy imenipea, my strategy inaniambia buy. Of course kila mtu ana beliefs because in the forex market we are trading only beliefs. Usidanganya na mtu like forex for example kama jana, let's say kama jana maybe you are trading maybe moving average. Market imekuja imebounce on the moving average 50. Boom, hapo ikaingia sell vizuri hivyo. Yeah. So the next day market inaweza kuja bado on the moving average na ibounce hapo, but probability ya kwenda on your favor is 60-40. It's not 100%. Yeah, it's not 100%. So what should you do? Set a stop loss to prevent maybe additional losses. But no. So yesterday's setup and today's setup is different. No, guys. No, no, guys. Yeah, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. So something nikuja nikajuanga about trading. Haya. So hapa kuna two groups. Tumesema hapa kuna two groups. Hapa kuna buyers na sellers. And all of them they believe like wata make profit. You see? All of them they believe like oh leo nita make capital. Sellers wana believe hivyo. So hapa so so in these groups kuna two groups. Sorry guys for that. Sorry guys for that. So hapa kuna bias. So nimwambia like unapata like those people wanaangalianga penye kuna volume. Let's say this volume hapa. Let's say volume hapa maybe ni 300 billion. 300 billion. Watu wameka stop loss hapa ni 300 B. Let's say billion. And hapa and here it's maybe 50 billion. Watu wameka stop losses. 50 billion USD. In US dollars, not Kenyan shillings. 50 billion US dollars. Like this. So these people wataenda wapi? These people watakuja kwanza watoe stop loss ya 300 billion. Of course wanaenda wachukue 300 billion but penye kuna higher volume. Yeah, for them they will always go to where there's higher volume. Aya, tuangalie. Let's see how these people went. Aya, tuone pamoja na nyinyi like these people how the walienda. Okay. Ndio hiyo. Unaona? Chini maybe hakukuwa na volume leo. Maybe volume ilikuwa maybe very less, hakukuwa na volume because these people they go where there's penye kuna more money. Penye wanaweza na watu stop loss, wa capture more money na waende. Those are banks. Haya tuangalie. Waliona maybe chini hakuna capital. Let's go up. Let's go tuchukue 300 billion maybe. Let's go tuchukue 300 billion. See what happened. Unaona? See how these people go. See how these people went. How these people went. Walienda wakachukua liquidity, you see? Wanachukua tu na niliwaambia guys, unaona penye liquidity iko? On the bodies, angalia tu on the bodies. Walikuja wakachukua liquidity stop losses. Na waka reverse instantly and we had a very big candle on a downtrend, boom on a downtrend. And also here you can see walikuja wakachukua liquidity here. Ona? Exactly. Ona? Exactly. So tumesema tunaangalia bodies, on the close of the bodies. Unaona vile close of the bodies. Those are area inakuanga very important. Inakuanga kwa ICT. So if kama umesoma ICT, kuna these levels kwa ICT inakuanga. Hii ni kama tunafundisha bado ICT. This one is kind of like an ICT. But kuna hivi, but this one kuna vile nime twist differently kutumia the Asian market because ICT ni levels too. ICT is about levels, identifying levels and something of that sort. So this one nimewapea like precise like exact place penye these people wanapata entry yao like penye unaona. So unapata volume ndio hiyo. Unaona walikuja kachukua volume. So walikuja kachukua volume here, then boom, then wakachukua tena volume on here. So I think what you can do guys, if you really want to trade maybe this trap, yeah, we normally call stop pants. If you really want to trade these stop pants, unaweza trade something called a buy limit and a sell limit. Unaona? So what you do, let me give you an idea and then you can go on your own. So, so what you can do guys is, let me give you an idea. You can set up buy limit and sell limit on these levels because Unaweza kuja hapa weke, let's say ungekuja hapa ujiambie like for here let me set here maybe in the low of Asia. London is open bado. Let me set on the close of the body buy limit na nike stop loss ya 10 pips ama 5. Na uchukue take profit of course hapa. Unaona hapa? Uchukue nini yako hapa exactly hapa juu, because usipochukua take profit yako hapa then utakuwa crushed, because like because hapo pia naona reverse, unaona. And pia this person ameweka hapa sell limit here, this person ameweka sell limit hapa, take profit anafaa kuchukua wapi exactly hapa, because hapa anything can happen, market can reverse pia on upside. See guys, so you can take that idea, you can take that idea and you can take that idea to trade those levels. It's very important. Ukiangalia pia jana, so hii ilikuwa leo ona Asia, and also guys ukiangalia pia New York the same thing. Hebu angalia New York, angalia pia New York hapa. Yes, today New York, angalia New York today, si hapa ni the low of Asia. Hebu angalia the close of the body. Nataka kila mtu aweze ku get to understand this because it's very important. Because this is very important guys, it's very important. You see guys, so nimespecify like make sure umemark the law of the body ya law of London. Unaona the law of London mlaiko, hebu angalia guys, unaona even make the law of London on the close of the bodies here, and make sure umemark the high. Unaona hapo nimemark the high. And nimewapea idea, nimewapea like nimewashow like I've told you guys like what's happening, like what always happens on the land now on the London Open. Yeah, so it's always the psychology, inakuwa psychology. Nimewapea idea, nimewambia like every day before market open, those people they will always see whereby kuna volume ya stop losses. So maybe somebody here, maybe hapa si hapa ndio London ina close hapa, London only. So ukisikia mtu ana trend, so guys, something that I came to realize about forex is there are some people, groups of people who are trading a very large amount of capital, maybe like $100 billion, like hedge funds. Those are institutions. Those people are very strict with a trading session. Naambianga like most of them naambianga like for me napenda ku trade London session na yeah, by that time. So these people are very strict about it. You see those people come in London, they will only trade London market only. London market ikimix na New York, these people are out because that is a different groups. No. So kuna two groups. So this region ya upper, this region inakuanga 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. kuna kuwa na kitu overlap. We have something called overlap. So overlap is when two markets is open the same time. Kuna London na New York. So imagine kuna two banks inangangana ku make capital. Unaona? Two banks inangangana ku make capital. So unapatanga most people are trading to London from 10, ikifika 3 they are out. So those people if come for example they are holding trade, maybe they are swing traders, something of that sort. Most of them guys, wanaweka stop loss high ama low. Wanasema wacha ni hold your trade too. Maybe like it's a swing trading setup. See what happened. Angalia vile London wamekuja wameangalia penye kuna volume they saw maybe a volume on low on high, wakaangalia kuna volume hapa chini sana, wacha tuchukue stop loss za watu hapa chini on the low vision then tupande. So kama unko make up kama by limit on this region, unge target profit yote, maybe ungetoka mpaka leo maybe ungetoka hivi tip yako, maybe unge set up. Same thing niliona ili happen kwa London yesterday. I think it was yesterday, I think so. Yeah, I think it's here on a gold and a GU. Hebu angalia kama this one again. This one was the high of Asia. See guys, hapa tuko sawa. Si hapo ni the high of Asia. This region. Let me mark it. No, this region hii. Haya, nataka tuangalie na nyinyi. Slowly by slowly, hapa kuna crush. So these people walikuja kaangalia the law of Asia. Wakaona hapa kuna volume sana. Here we have more liquidity. Wakachukua liquidity, you see? Wakachukua liquidity on the law of Asia. Hii ni stop losses guys. Hapa hakuna like hii ni stop loss wanachukua. Then boom wakaenda mpaka kwa hiyo of Asia. Unaona? So ndio maana naambia like you should always take your profit around this region. It's very important. Hata mimi ningefika tu hapa ninge close it trade yangu hapa. Na wakakuja kwa this high of Asia waka create another sell. Unaona? Yeah. So this thing will repeat over and over. So unaweza pata maybe sometimes unatolea kwa trade yako, you don't know the reason why market inakutoa on your the reason why stop loss market inakutoa. But if ukijua these people are hunting stop losses, then utakuwa worried like mbona you trade, mbona market imenitoa, it's they are hunting stop losses. Yeah, because wanaangalia volume. For them to move ni stop loss. Kama hapa sasa hapa. Angalia hii ilikuwa ni the high of London. So hapa tuna specify maybe somebody is coming to trade on New York open. So these people are very important. Unaona sasa umeset hapo. So this market before New York open ilikuwa inakaa hivi. Si hapa tumeagree pamoja. Like before market open ya New York. Si ilikuwa hivi. It was like this. Hii ni London peke yake. So London imeclose hapo, then some other institution wamefunga trade zao wanajiambia now we can go maybe to sleep something of that sort or maybe si hapa nini imeclose. So this means the New York boys are coming. The London boys, they have gone home. Now we have new groups of people who are coming to the market. Those are New York traders. So New York traders are coming to the market. So for the New York traders coming to the market, those people hawako interested in anything. They just want to know the volume of the stop loss. Yenye iko wapi? Yenye iko hapa. Yenye iko wapi? Iko this region. Period. I wanna like for them, I don't want a strategy. For them, they don't have a strategy. At yours, maybe Elliott wave. For them, institution they don't trade with a strategy. At for example, anangojea maybe bounce of something. Sasa for them they wanna move market. So si lazima kuwa na system. For them wanaangalia volume. For them they focus on the volume. Where there's volume. But as retail traders, because we don't have technology to understand the market, to understand the flow of the market, where the market is the flow, you get most of the times like hatuna those technology. When you go to for example like Play Store, there's an app called currency strength meter. Sijui kama somebody ashaiona something of that sort. Currency strength meter. Hiyo inakwanga like inakwanga like let's say accurate maybe like 70%, 30% si accurate, but ina trying sana. Inakuonyeshanga penye kuna volume. So London market ikiopen inakuonyeshanga like 80% wako buy, 20% wako sell. So what you do, ukijua hivyo tu, ujue fanya opposite, do opposite of it. Si opposite wako si for example like because watu wanataka volume. So kama watu wameka stop loss, wanakujiza stop loss volume. Wanaenda penye kuna hiyo more cap volume. Wanachukua stop loss huko. So for you ukishajua something of that sort, you expect maybe to go reversal to your region. Penye kuna more volume, you go reversal part of it. See? Aya, see what happened. Ndio hiyo market London is open. Aya, ndio hiyo. Boom! London is open. So these people, they are hunting stop losses. No, they are hunting stop losses. So for this one, I'm telling you guys to trade London open. Because for me, I'm based in trading London open. Yeah, most of my setup is trade London open. And I've been trading London open for a very long time. Yeah, my best session is to trade London open. So guys, so usikuje tu kwa market I know most people maybe mmekuja kwa market maybe like you want just to trade. Mtu anasemanga tu nipe tu system, just give me little like a strategy, like a moving average, like anything, like anything to know. It's good to have those strategies, but at least ujue the psychology how this market works. Si ile tu kuingia tu blindly like something of that sort, like umeingia tu like hivyo like market imebounce kwa moving average, you umeingia to buy like you don't know the reason. At least you can trade that with the knowledge of you know what's going on. Yeah, so ukijua kuna stop loss yako inaantiwa, then unakuwa very keen and to where you place your stop loss and where you're supposed to trade. Let's see. So market ime-open hapo, boom. Hey, those people ni kama wameendea juu, ni kama umeona kuna volume juu sana. Let's say they have seen, maybe hapa umeona maybe kuna volume iko juu sana ya buy. Kuna watu wengi wako na stop loss yao wameweka huko juu. Ndio hiyo. Boom, unaona? See what happened. No, wametoa stop loss. See what has happened. Na waking'oa stop loss, wana reverse instantly haraka sana. Instantly haraka sana. See, angalia. Nana. See, it's very, ndio maana ni kwanga very key. Ndio maana unapata you'll get most of the times come traders. Yeah, hata mimi I've met some of the traders. Mtu anakuambia for me naingianga tu na buy limit na sell limit. Unajua this guy amejuaje yani, and because they know where the volume is kwa market. So they know where the volume is and they're trying to take an advantage of those regions. No, they're trying to take an advantage of those regions. Tuanapata mtu like ana consider those region. Naona? So hapo walichukua stop losses, wanaenda downtrend. Naona? So maybe you can be looking angalia downtrend. See? Downtrend. Haya, hebu angalia hapa. Hebu angalia place tulieka nini? Hebu angalia hapa penye tulieka nini? Penye kulikuwa meka na low na high. Angalia this region hapa. Nikuje ka reverse hapa. Because hii region pia kuna stop loss, kuna volume hapa pia. Because market ndio move, lazima kukuwa na stop losses, volume ya kuspike up. See what happened. Unaona hapa volume ikakuja. Unaona ikatouch twice. This region. Because you need an order flow. So we normally call order flow in the forex market. We normally call it order flow. Yeah. So this thing you'll get it most of the times. Angalia pia hapa. So this is the high of London, high of Asia. See what happened? Boom, liquidity. And sometimes wanaweza form kama M pattern. No. So I think kesho ndo wafunza 3 patterns nye market na forming kwa London Open. Today kwanza nilikuwa nionyeshe tu like stop losses. How these people will handle your stop loss. How these people will always handle your stop loss. Angalia pia hapa. Si hapa ni high of London. Hebu angalia hapa ni high of London. Si hapa ni high of London. Hapa ni low of London. See? Hey, hebu ziona. Boom, akachukua liquidity. Hapa umeumiza watu wengi sana. Kuna msee hapa kwa buy. Kuna msee hapa maybe aliingia sell. Hapa sasa wameshika watu sasa. Kuna mtu hapa aliingia sell maybe watu wa Asia. Kuna mtu hapa aliingia sell akasema wacha tuingie sell hapa. Maybe moving average bounce ama nini akajiambia for me this trade I want to swing trade this trade. Yeah. Sometimes pia inakuanga na challenge pia ku swing trade, but it's normal. But those people are making a lot of money. Swing traders are making a lot of money too. Ikienda on their favor, they are making a lot of money. Yeah. So this guy akajiambia hapa, maybe this guy akajiambia, let me sell here. Very innocent person. Yeah, it can be me, it can be you. So hakuna mtu anajua anything. Ndio akajiambia hapa, wacha ni sell hapa. Let me hold this trade maybe 100 pips. Maybe ikafika tip yake maybe 100 pips. Akasema, wacha niweke stop loss yangu hapa. Let me set my stop loss here. At this high. Ika stop loss yake hapa. Maybe on their times or maybe ni usiku. Si ndio? Their times or maybe ni usiku. Akajiambia acha niweke hapa na nilale. So hapa pia kuna watu wengi wameweka ma stop losses wa Asia because hapa ni in the high of Asia. High of Asia na kuna ma stop loss za watu. Unaona? So hapa msee akaweka stop loss hapo, then market went down. Maybe 30, 32. Akaniambia bado stop loss. My stop loss should be 50 pips. Yeah. So very innocent and very is a very disciplined trader and a follow rules. Yeah. Hapo siwezi blame. See what happened. London imekakuja. This boy hataki mchezo. Waliona huko hakuna volume. Watu wengi huko hakuna volume huko chini. Because for them they want always enda penye hakuna pesa. They want to go where there's a lot of money, volume, so that they can move. Angalia vile happen. Boom, wakachukua stop loss zao wote. And even wali reverse. No, no. So this is a psychology part of it. Trading is more of psychology. It's not more of trading. Yeah. So, yeah. Like you know something we can career is about forex. Like forex is about psychology. Psychology. Angalia hapa pia walingoa watu wengi sana. See ya, the law of London. Akang'oa stop loss za watu, boom, na wakaform na ka week. Then aka reverse downtrend. So there's some people are trading this. Yeah. The one I naambia guys yesterday, guys, like there are so many systems to trade London Open. Kuna so many systems ya kutrade London Open and you can trade all of them. Another way unaweza catch nini yenye nikuja ka realize about another way in which yenye unaweza realize about these people. Yeah, nilikuja nika realize these people are using also Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands is not something like a normal indicator. In nilikuja nika realize about it is a different indicator, like inacheza na volume. Like let me show you, let me set maybe at a Bollinger Band hapa. 15 minutes. Let me see. Let me show you. Let me show how these people are moving this market. Na hizi Bollinger Band. Hizi Bollinger Band zinakuanga like sina nasema aje. Like in a dictate. It's kind of like in a dictate where we have it detects where we have like a volume for market. Yeah. This is where the volume for market. That's why I love trading also to identify market with it here. So you can see, angalia for example here. Let me wrap this thing. Yeah. So this will change your perception about Bollinger Bands for forex. So you can see here. So you can see here, unaona? These people wanakuja wana hunt.